Hello and welcome back to another video. So in today's video I'm going to be talking about this. It is the new wireless Me from Rode. Now just before we get into it, I'd just like to point out that this was actually bought for me as a present. My very good friend Eric bought me this as a present and I'm still gobsmacked, mate, to be honest with you. So yeah, very much appreciated. I have been thinking about getting one in the past, the wireless 2, and I've just sort of spent the money on other things. I'll use a few lavaliers now and then, a few wired ones. But yeah, so when Eric said, I've got you one of these, I was like, you what? He said, no, honestly, I bought you one as a present. So yeah, very much appreciated, mate. I am absolutely gobsmacked, and it's an honour to be your friend. Now, I'm currently filming this on my Sony ZV-1. Now, this is deemed as a plug and play item, but with the Sony and I'm assuming various other cameras, you do have to sort of set audio levels, a bit much like in the app you get from Rode as well, but we'll get onto that later. First of all, what we're going to do, we're going to have a look around the box and I'm going to show you what's inside. Right, so on the side of the box we have two-way interviews, meaning that the receiver and the transmitter both have microphones, so you can have a two-way conversation. Works with smartphones and cameras, free Rode app, and that really is all you need to know about it. As you see, just a quick look around the box there, and there's the back, and there's the side. Someone looking very happy there with their wireless Me. And there is the front. So a quick sort of overview of what it says on the back. Great audio every time. Wireless Me. So on the back you have wireless Me. I'm assuming Me stands for made easy. Great audio every time. Record professional sound from your videos and wireless Me microphone system. Simply clip it onto you or your talent to be recording crystal clear wireless audio in seconds. Works with cameras, computers and smartphones, and is compatible with all social media apps, including Instagram and TikTok. Also compatible with free Rode video and audio apps, including the new Rode Capture iOS camera app for dual camera video recording. Features microphones built into both transmitter and receiver for recording everything from your two-way conversations to reaction videos, with gain assist technology ensuring your audio is perfect every time. Now, gain assist, from what I'm led to believe, is that you can sort of speak as loudly as possible and the microphone will not clip out. It just sort of recognises it and just sort of stops it at that point where it's supposed to clip. So yeah, all good in the hood there. I'm yet to test that. But before we go for the test, let's see what's in the box. So the box contains one receiver and transmitter, 1x SC21 USB-C to Lightning cable, 1x SC22 USB-C to USB-C cable, 2 windshields. I'm glad they didn't call them dead cats. They look like dead mice, to be honest with you. You get a nice carry pouch, and you get 1x SC2 3.5mm TRS to TRS cable, which is what I'm using now. 1x SC7 3.5mm TRRS to TRS cable. And that, my friends, is what you get in the box. So without further ado, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just do a range test with this just in the house. And I'll possibly do the same with the phone. I may go outside, but in all honesty, there's no point. It boasts, I think, 100-meter range. So it's not like I'm going to be walking miles and miles off the way. So to do a range test outside, nah, I'll probably just stay inside, to be honest with you, and just have a little sort of chat on this camera and chat on my smartphone. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into some testing. Right, so the first test is going to be, I'm going to go to the toilet and I'm going to show you what it's like to use on the toilet. Behind me, just down there, you can see the toilet. So let's just pop in the toilet, close the door, see what happens. Now, it says 100 meters, sort of like within this sort of range. I'm hoping it doesn't crack up when I close the door. So the door is closed, might be slightly echoey. The seat is up, the shorts are down. And the secret weapon is out. Whew. So yeah, as I say, you can sort of vlog on the bog. Anyway, let's flush the toilet. Wash the mitts or you'll get the shits. And I've come out the toilet and I am fully refreshed and I feel like a new man. Right, okay, so the second test is going to be, I'm going to leave the camera pointing down outside the house. I'm going to walk down the stairs and I'm going to show you if it still sort of keeps connection as I go through various walls and stuff like that. So just give me a minute to walk down the stairs. What a lovely sunny day. Right, where's my shoes? Throw some random shoes on. Right, so now there's about 3 walls sort of separate me at the moment, so I'm going to just step outside in this lovely sunny day and as you can see me waving. So what I'll probably do is I'll probably walk just out of shot and see if I can still sort of transmit. Yeah, so I'm well out of shot now and I'm quite a distance away from the camera. Just coming back into shot now. And hopefully the audio is still connected. Right, I'm going to keep it rolling while I go back upstairs and we're going to try it now with the Samsung S21. Here we go, coming back into the room and cut. Right, I'm going to do a little bit of a range test. So behind me you can see this electric pylon. I'm going to walk over to that and I'm going to see if it still keeps connection. We'll proceed to walk back. Now I haven't got the little wind muffs on. I've solely left it off just in case you do hear any wind noise and if when I stop talking it'll be picked up from the microphone. So hopefully all is good with the range and it stays connected, but we'll see when we watch this footage back. And then the next test is going to be with the S21 from Samsung, which I'm assuming there's going to be no issues at all. Whew. That's my exercise for the day anyway. And cut. Right, so this is test number 2. I've just reviewed the footage back and I think because I had me back towards the camera when I was walking away, it didn't pick it up, but the audio walking back was absolutely fine. So I'm going to walk backwards a little bit and see if it works that way. So if it's working correctly, it should be picking me up. Now what I'll do as I'm talking, I'll turn around and see if it cuts out. So I've turned around. I've turned back around again, see if it picks me up again. And we're gonna turn again. Right, I'm facing the camera yet again, just in case you can't see me. I'm going to proceed to walk back and see if we've got clear audio. So I think when it means 100 meters sort of like, you know, length, I think the transmitter and receiver have got to be facing each other. But that test I done in the house then, it was okay. So we're going to see if this footage is okay. Cut. Right, so I'm currently filming on my Samsung S21. I've decided to put one of these little wind muffs on. Now these were a bloody faff to get on. You've got to like push down, twist to lock it in. But you've got to make sure all the little tiny hairs are out the way, because if you push it down, twist it, it all gets stuck in this sort of thing. So it's a bit of a mess, but we got there in the end. And it's just basically a quick test of what it sounds like through a phone. Now the phone, most phones nowadays don't have headphone jacks. So it's basically the USB-C to USB-C, bang it in and oh, you're good to go basically. And all is good in the hood there. Hopefully this audio will sound as good as this one. Now, I'm not going to do a range test. We've just done that. That was 100% sort of tested by me. Now, basically, I'm just going to give me thoughts on the microphone and stuff like that and end this video. Right, okay, so I've had a good sort of mess around with these microphones and I must say I am bloody impressed. Now, I've watched a few YouTube videos as well and people are sort of complaining about that little logo. In all honesty, just turn it around and just put the little clip facing outwards if it bothers you that much. So what can you do with these? Now, in terms of messing around with settings and that, it is made a lot easier than the previous sort of wireless microphones. Now, if I get my phone up, I'll show you. Now, you just basically download the app and you connect one of your microphones to your phone via the USB-C or lightning cable, and then instantly it pops up with like sort of what you want to sort of do with it. Now, I can't show you at the moment, but I'll show you the screenshot of basically you can put the gain low, high and medium. You can have the little LED lights on the actual receiver and transmitter, dark or bright and stuff like that. Just basic settings and stuff like that. So yeah, now the range test I've done, I'm quite happy with it. So I know that you should, you know, you don't turn your back on it because it'll go off. Keep sort of in line of sight at all times. In terms of where this is going to get used, now this is going to get used on this channel, Tui Tech and Gaming, and then also on the other channel, G2E Media. So I might put this video out on both channels because a few people on G2E Media have asked me about what kind of equipment to use. Because this is quite new and it is quite affordable, I'm probably going to put it out on 2 channels. I don't know yet. So if you see it on G2E Media, you see it on Tui Tech and Gaming, you know why. Right, so a quick overview of the microphone. Amazing. I am blown away by it. And I've just got to stress yet again, thank you to Eric Case Productions for your generosity, mate, in buying these for me. £160 is a very affordable price if you're looking for one of these sorts of systems, if you're getting into content creating or vlogging in general, stuff like that. Now, this is going to get used, as I say, on both channels now, and it's going to be my sort of go-to sort of audio system, should we say. I've tested it. As I say, the range test is quite good, very good. Audio levels, you don't need to mess around with sort of settings on a phone. I had it on medium for my phone, and with this camera I'm filming on now, the Sony ZV-1, it's a little bit more complicated. So I had to go into camera settings and I had to sort of put the audio level to, I had it on 25, then I put it to 12, but there was a bit of sort of background hiss and stuff like that. Knocked it down to 9 and 10. But it also sort of goes on how loud you're speaking, whatever. So as I'm talking now, I'm looking at my audio levels on the camera and it is pretty spot on. I might have to do a little bit of adjustments in the editing software, but yeah, really, really good. I mean, as I say, you don't have to sort of mess around. It's plug and play. You can tweak minor settings, should we say, and all is good in the hood. So that leaves me one thing to say. Cheers for watching, as always, and I'll catch you in the next video.
Nice shooting, son. What's your name?
Tui.